Hello everyone, my name is Aman, and in this video we will take a look at Cisco Secure Workload and Infoblox integration. At a very high level, what this integration allows you to do is ingest DNS and DHCP records along with the labels associated with them. And once those labels and attributes are ingested into Secure Workload, what it allows you to do is define inventory filters, or commonly known as objects. These inventory filters will basically classify a set of IP addresses which you can use in policies to allow and deny connections in your environment. So I'm logged into a Secure Workload instance here. Let's take a look at a demo integration. So I have the integration already done here. You can see I have set up an external orchestrator of type Infoblox. So if I hit the edit button, very simple integration. So I select the Infoblox as type, provide a name and description, and then provide credentials to basically authenticate to Infoblox instance along with a certificate that establishes the trust, right? And then once I define the credential, I have the option to choose 4 types of records. So I have A and Quad A DNS records. I have host records, which is also a type of DNS record, and then a network record that I can ingest along with the associated labels with each of these record types. Since this is a privately hosted Infoblox instance, I connected it over a secure connector. Then I switch to hosts tab. This is where I define the address of my Infoblox instance along with the port. So at this point the integration is done and I can see the status shows as success, and at this point the Secure Workload is going ahead and starting to ingest all the label and values. So now switching on to Infoblox portal. So I'm at the DHCP tab where I have defined a specific network. You can see it's 1067.1.0/24. If I look at the attributes associated with this specific subnet, I have a building, country, region, site, state, and VLAN label that is associated with this particular subnet. So if I go back to Secure Workload and Scopes and Inventory page, and I filter out all the inventory items that are tagged with org type, orchestrator type equals Infoblox, I get this one workload that I have an agent installed on. So if I open the profile for this particular workload, this particular IP should be tagged by all the labels that we looked at a few seconds ago, because this particular IP belongs in that particular subnet. So you can say I have state, region, country, site, and all the other labels being added to this particular IP address. Now if I switch to DNS, let's look at the same IP. So the IP was 67.1.60. so there's an A record associated with this particular IP, and that exact A record is also getting ingested. So you can see under the label key machine_ID, I have a string that indicates that it's an A record :A, and then Infoblox object ID along with the A record name. The particular A record name is also recorded under the label key machine_name. This is just the A record value. Now going back to the DNS, we have, let's take example of 2 more records. So I have 2 more DNS record. One of them is A record, other one is host record, pointing to IPs ending in .162 and .161 respectively. So let's open profile for those 2 IPs. So this is the first one ending in 161. So you can see along with all the other extensible attributes, so region, site, type, of course, Infoblox, country, building, and state. I do have the machine underscore ID as well, and this is a host record. So record colon host, and then the Infoblox object ID along with the host record value. And host record value is also present under label key machine underscore name. So this was the host record. Now the second one, .162 was a record. So record colon a, Infoblox ID, and then followed by a record value. And this a record value is also recorded under the machine underscore name key. And then I have all the extensible attributes. These attributes are obviously coming in from the extensible attributes that are associated with the particular records. So DNS records in this case. So if you notice so far, all my machines have their machine names ending in the domain name demo.csw.lab. So let's define an inventory filter that classifies all the machines that are belonging to this particular domain. So let's call the domain inventory filter as csw-demo.machines. And the query that I'm going to use is machine name contains demo.csw.lab. Once I hit next, this is classifying every single workload and IP address that belongs to this with that domain name. And once I hit create, I'm ready to define policies for every single machine that belongs to this particular domain, demo.csw.lab. This concludes our demo. Thank you for watching.